shoot, I didn't
Rock
even know
Boys
that.
in the building tonight.
We peaked #1 in Jamaica
Are
for
you
business podcast.
serious?
What the heck?
I'm
You
seeing
seen
this,
this? Wow. Yes indeed. Back again. Hello and welcome to the Hustle Over Everything podcast. This is the podcast where we receive stories, tips, and strategies from entrepreneurs who've done it to help you grow your business and take yourself to the next level as a person. Later today on the podcast, we have ourselves. It is our anniversary podcast.
Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
Dog, we so corny.
Oh, man. I love our cornballness, man.
Oh, my geez. All right, so let's talk about what we got going on today. So today we got a different thing for you guys because it's our anniversary. You know what, bro? I don't think we can do 2 takes. You gotta get it excited because we gotta pop the Bel Air, bro. You can't
pop the Bel Air skis.
Twice. You can't do the Bel Air twice, bro. Let's go for it.
We pop it right now. Okay, I'm unraveling the wire.
Let's go for it.
Last time we popped the bottle, I got my ceilings all drenched. Remember?
Oh my God, yes you did.
That was like the birthday. Right. That was the birthday Bel Air. Hold on, let me know when you're about to pop.
All right, dog. Woo! 1 year anniversary.
Yo, should we have a speech first?
Oh my goodness! All right, so yeah, all right. You go first. You say what you want to say, and pop your bottle. Then we'll go next. And pop mine.
All right, yo. Al. It's been a great time having you on the podcast.
Yes,
you know, you've been a great partner, a great friend, and I'm so happy to be on this journey with you as we build the Hustle Over Everything podcast, bro.
Pop that shit, bro. Thank you first. Woo! Hey, Opa, oh shit! all right. I gotta take this thing careful. I got paper towel next to me. I like it. I'll share out the glass, eh? All right, yo. So
championship season, baby. That's how we do. Bel Air boys. Bel Air gold.
Bel Air boys. Matter of fact, while we here, shout out to the Bel Air team for sending us these bottles. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
Bel
Brianna.
Air.
Shout out Brett Barish. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the whole team at Bel Air, man.
Shout out to the whole Bel Air team. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you're not following official Bel Air, go do that. All right. So
bang.
Owen.
Alex.
Hold on. Not only do I have to pop the Bel Air for you, hold on, let me say it again. Not only am I gonna pop the Bel Air for us, man, but I got an announcement.
Okay, announce it.
I have an announcement, bro.
Oh my God! I did not know this before.
so I had to keep it rare for the pod. All right, so not only did we chart in Jamaica, like I told you, bro, but did you know that we charted in Canada?
Are you?
We charted and peaked at 14 in Canada for top entrepreneurship podcast, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Let's go! Yo, we're out here like there's no drought here, baby. Yo, my goodness. Ow.
I had to save that for the podcast, man. How does it feel, bro?
Championship season, bro.
In March.
Jeez.
We weren't paying attention to the analytics. We just had our heads down.
We're just our heads down grinding. You know, that's how I've been doing it, bro. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep doing this. Don't even pay attention to the charts. Just keep creating. And this is what happens when you put your head down and you create.
I took a look at. Let me share my screen so you can see it for yourself, bro.
You know, let me just get a paper towel real quick so my computer doesn't get wet.
Do your thing, man. Hopefully my laptop's good. I just did it. I just. All right, you straight. I literally just poured the damn thing all over my keyboard, the new keyboard I was just talking about, how I love so much. Yes, this feels so good. This is what championships feel like after a long time of execution. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy. I'm feeling good. Yo, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the listeners that have really taken the time to listen to the podcast over and over the last year. You guys have been rocking with us heavy. We appreciate you. Appreciate the guests that have come on. Shout out Policy Brunson. Shout out Jabril Ogoro. Shout out Carl. Shout out Yara. Shout out everybody that's been on the podcast, man. I really appreciate y'all. I can't name all of y'all right now. I can't. I'll be here for days. Oh, and come on, bro. You got to come back because we got to get to the next agenda tip, man. All right. Let's take a quick break.
Back in action.
So, for Apple Podcasts in Canada, in entrepreneurship, our peak position was 14, bro. You seen this? March 4th.
Wow.
Our peak position was number 1 in Jamaica. Shoot, I didn't
Rock
even know
Boys
that.
in the building tonight.
We peaked number 1 in Jamaica
Are
for
you
business podcast.
serious?
What the heck?
I'm
You
seeing
seeing
this,
this? Wow.
bro. Man, we're making moves, bro. Like, this is what it's all about.
That's
If you're
crazy.
if
I
you're
didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either, bro. This shows you when you put your head down and you just grind it out and you just look up and smell the roses and you look how far you've come, you see yourself charting up at the top positions in certain countries, which you did not think you would ever chart at, right? Shout out to Jamaica for taking us in, you know, the whole country.
Big up David Mullings.
David Mullings, man, biggest Jamaican advocate for business out that I personally know of right now. I know there's other people out there, but in my stratosphere, David Mullings, bro, keep doing your thing, man. You're an inspiration.
Big up all the Jamaican entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? Big up. Who can we big up from Jamaica that we know? Big up David Mullings, like you said.
Yo, big up Alex Whitfield, bro. Out here saving lives with Facebook ads, bro. You know, cheers to you, bro. You get me?
Cheers, fam.
Cling
Let's go.
to the Sony A5100.
Let's
And
go.
and we're also gonna touch upon like the podcast tips, what we've learned, and you know,
Yes. Look at us. We spent way too much time here. All right. So, the agenda for today, guys, is since it's our anniversary podcast, you know, we're going to go through the past podcasts that we have and really give you the top of our podcast. We're going to give you the strategies that we thought were noteworthy and some of the top strategies of 2020 to 2021. We're going to give you the top personal moments of the podcast and lastly, the top sales gems of the podcast. And we're going to finish it up. We're going to finish it up with the top lessons in podcasting from us, from charting number 1 in Jamaica. Mm-hmm. Who knew that we were number 1 in entrepreneurship in Jamaica? That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm thinking back. I'm like, yo, did that Reddit post I posted in the Jamaican, you know, when I was promoting David Mullings, I was like, that was months ago. That was back in September. Maybe it's still like blazing off. That episode,
Maybe.
We don't know how it happens, but hey,
Maybe.
things have their own means and ways of making, materializing into different things, bro. So, hey, one person heard the podcast and probably shared it. Perhaps a Jamaican influencer heard it, and now we're number 1 in the country for that 1 month that we were number 1. That's
sir.
mad, bro.
Insane.
But guys,
insane.
should I get my
Let's go.
Yeah, but guys, this is a very special episode because it's our 1-year anniversary where I asked Alex about a month and a half before, to this day, to, you know, join me on the podcast. Hustle Over Everything was a solo project at first, starting in August of 2019, and I realized how podcasting is tough, getting things going is tough, and I've always been an admirer of Alex and his knowledge and skill set. And you know, when I had him on the pod to interview him about media, I just realized, man, why not do this together? right? And for me, building something like Hustle Over Everything alone in the beginning, over the years, I realized that you cannot get anywhere by yourself. You cannot do anything by yourself as much as you'd like to be like having your own thing. To be successful, you have to build with others. You have to bring others on the journey, bring others on what you're doing. And you have to build those people with people you respect, people you love, people you admire, people you can call a friend, because it's a long journey. And I'm so glad bro, I'm so happy you're on you joined me on this journey, and we're on it together. And we've done amazing things this past year. And honestly, bro, like, I'm just extremely thankful, bro. Extremely, to the bottom of my heart, G. Extremely thankful to Alex and everything we've done the past 12 months. For my first episode with Chris, No 0 Days podcast, deep in Corona season, in the early days. And now we're here, man, popping Bel Air, our supporter who supports the podcast, Bel Air. That's also you brought that in to the podcast, bro. So, man, look at what you're doing, man. This is Alex Whitfield, bro. Alex Whit.
The Whitfield effect.
Exactly, the Thurgood effect.
That's a Thurgood effect, man. Honestly, Owen, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. And I needed it too. I started a podcast way back, man. We're talking way too long. I started a podcast way back when, and it was just horrible. I never forget. Shout out to Armin. I started it in his office when we were working on Growth Group, and it was just horrible. You know what I'm saying?
What made it horrible?
It was called The Practice. It was too dry. It was way too dry.
It's Bel Air moment.
You hear the Bel Air bubbles, you know what I'm saying, in the mic. But yeah, it was too dry, I think. And I was too focused on getting business tips versus actually getting the story, versus getting, the actual, insight. I wasn't much of a podcaster then, so it was so. Yeah, it was just bad, man.
It just did not fit in. It did not fit in.
Yeah, it wasn't it. So I'm happy that we could work together on this podcast and build it up to where it's gone, and now we can build it up to even further, to a bigger level.
Yo,
I'm excited to build it up to a bigger level, to give the brand real legs. You get me?
It's gotta get bodybuilder legs now, bro. You get me?
Bodybuilder legs, the Rock legs.
The Rock legs.
You know what I'm saying?
Or Arnold Schwarzenegger legs when he was like Mr. Olympia.
Hold on, let me pour that.
Pour into the mic, bro. Yes. Guys, Bel Air bubbles, bro. Black Bottle Boys.
So yes. Without further ado, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get to the anniversary clips. All right, y'all. Anything else you want to say before you get out of here?
Man, hey, podcasting is fun, and it's extremely fun once you dial in. And now we're celebrating our 1 year into the journey, and bro, to many more, to 10 more years of doing this, or till death.
Facts.
Till death do us part.
You chose violence, bro. My man went from for 10 years. I'm like, I bet. What? Bro, people don't play basketball that long, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Whenever we hang up the mics, it's every show has its seasons. Like Seinfeld went 15 straight seasons, and they had to move on to other things, bro. But evolution of life will take us to the next stages. But for now, until we realize our dreams of being the pinnacle podcasters we desire to be, we're going to be here every single week giving you the Hustle Over Everything gems with the world-class entrepreneurs who we're going to have on the show.
Exactly. So let's hop into our housekeeping items. I think we're going to hop into the top moments of the podcast. All right, y'all. See you on the other side.
Boom.
Hey, what's up, guys? To support this show for free, here are some main options. If you're on Apple, make sure you rate and write a review of our podcast. This makes a huge difference and helps support the show. If you're on Spotify, follow us. If you're on Google Play, hit subscribe and auto download so you'll be notified and have a fresh pod ready to go when we drop. Lastly, make sure you share the podcast on Instagram or whichever social platform you use and tag us. On Twitter, we're at 24/7 Hustlers. On Instagram, we're at 24/7 Hustler. And on Facebook, we're Hustle Over Everything. And now, guys, gotta pay attention to this point. We just dropped a new newsletter. It's called The Underrated. It's a weekly newsletter that breaks down untold stories that highlight game-changing business strategies that shape our sports, music, and culture. It drops once a week on Mondays, early in the morning, to prep you for the week. So subscribe to that, and we'll see you in the pod.